Mr. Chairman, thank you for the opportunity. I want to say that I have no doubt that the Honourable John Carter actually believes what he says in terms of driving efficiencies, but I want to reflect to him the experience of the communities. When the national government says drive efficiencies, the experience of local community is that somebody's going to lose their jobs. There's uncertainty about those words, or that something is going to be cut. And the experience so far of the public in the Auckland region in the 9 months of having a national government is significant cuts in health and education. And that is the experience when they hear these particular words. So it is quite important that whilst we're thinking about those comments, the other thing I want to say is myself, the Honourable George Hawkins and Ross Robertson ran a survey in the early months of this year just to ask people what it was that they felt would happen with the government's proposal of a super city. Overwhelmingly, the response from that survey or that referendum was people perceived that there would be increased rates as a result of this super city structure. Now, that's not hard for people to see because local councils struggle year in, year out in the effort to try and maintain rates. It has been the experience of ratepayers throughout the Auckland region that rates go up and up and up. It has been our experience in Manukau that we've attempted to try and always limit the increases of expenditure to the rate of inflation. But that has been quite difficult because infrastructure, such as roads, such as other social infrastructure, do not get recorded in the rate of inflation calculations. I want to also say that Labour has been quite clear from the start. We've always supported the reform of the Auckland governance because it has been our desire. Labour wants to build a strong region. We want a dynamic region. We want an inclusive region. We want strong communities. But the proposal that has been put by this government is flawed and undemocratic. And that is the way that the people of Auckland are perceiving it. There's been comments made that I want to say also to the government ministers that I know they're irked about the way that we've argued this, but these are minor tinkerings around the edges with the local government structure. This is significant, Mr. Hyde. These are significant changes that changes the face and the landscape of local government. It has not been done before. And if it was Labour putting this together, we would take our time to make sure that everybody is on board. Government members have argued and said, look, this is a journey, and talked about the vehicle. If this is the vehicle to take us to the journey into the future, then you need to get everybody on board. But people aren't on board because they don't believe that the government is doing this for the right reasons, that the structure is going to strengthen democracy. It is going to do the opposite thing. I want to talk briefly about the social issues because members of the committee would have heard from the overwhelming submitters in the Auckland region how they had concerns about whether this new structure was going to be able to maintain and sustain the linkages that they currently now have with the various city councils, Manukau and elsewhere. And many submitters argue that there has to be a proper structure, legislated for, with the sufficient resources to provide ongoing support to the needs and the projects and community activities that currently are happening for children, for young people, things for libraries. Now, here's the thing. If the libraries, local boards are delivering libraries, looking after libraries for their local community, and the new council decides, Mr. Chairman, Mr. Chairman, Mr. Chairman, Mr. Chairman, Mr.
Mickey
Chairman,
Kay.